This is one of the craziest New York stories I've ever had. So we're in 2018 and people start reporting that they're not receiving their wine orders from this wine store. This isn't just any wine store. This is an Upper East Side institution. It has had celebrity clients like Martha Stewart, Andy Warhol, Mick Jagger. Clients would literally spend tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars at this wine store. So when people start reporting that they're not getting their orders, it's kind of a big deal. But in 2018, people started saying that these rare wines that they'd ordered just never arrived, or they'd go to the store to pick them up and they just weren't there. Apparently in these instances, the store just brushed it off and said it was supplier issues or there was a mix-up. These reports continued and they were starting to pile up, but then we got to 2020, which is obviously when the pandemic hit. There was suddenly a very good reason why there was shipping or supplier issues and people were kind of placated for a couple of years. But then we get to 2022, the pandemic is kind of easing, other stores are being able to deliver, and people are starting to notice that the orders that they had placed or that were backlogged are just never materializing. In 2023, things start to get a little weirder and they have their liquor license revoked, which apparently, according to the New York Times, was not related to them not delivering the wine, but simply because they failed to pay the renewal fee. And funnily enough, it actually didn't stop them. And apparently they were able to sell over $350,000 worth of wine to a real estate investor while they didn't have a license. Around the same time, 3 customers who apparently were owed over $1 million of wine filed a lawsuit, which then led to an FBI raid of the store. And it starts to become clear exactly how deep these issues went. People had been paying for wine that quite literally did not exist, or they sold wine to multiple different buyers. It's insane. The store, unsurprisingly, amidst all of this, closes. You might think that that's where the story ends, but this is actually where it starts getting weirder. Earlier this year, a full 2 years after all this has gone down, people started noticing something weird at this antique dealer, which is near to where the wine store was. They started selling what can only be described as memorabilia from the wine store, but it was things like a receipt or a branded pen, a business card. And they were selling these things as if they were truly antiques. They were going for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And there is no explanation as to why these random items might have such a high value. It's possible they're just capitalizing on the drama, or they know something we don't know.